Hey everyone, we'll be starting shortly, getting everything set up, and we'll be good to go. Alright, that's all saved. Sound's been picked up, everything seems good. So we can go straight in. Hello everyone, welcome to another stream of Baldur's Gate for this week. Hope everyone had a nice weekend, had a nice Monday. Happy Halloween everyone. It is the 31st of October. Hope everyone's having a good one. I hope that in Baldur's Gate today that it will be kind of spooky, but we're going to a city. We're about to leave the spooky place, so we'll see. I think there are possibly a few things we can explore still here before we leave. I'm going to check just to be sure, but I don't think we have much left, if anything. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. And I hope everyone's ready for today's stream. Last time, to recap, we had finished off exploring Moonrise Towers. We made it to the top floor, and then we made it to the bottom underground floor. We went through a colony, I guess, of illithids, or mind flayers. We ended up freeing some people that were kept in pods. We ended up killing a lot of brains. We ended up freeing a person inside a pod, which turned out to be Will's patron in the flesh. And then we ended up figuring out a puzzle that's to connect brains together or something, or like different parts of a brain into one, so we could get into a room that had a mural which depicted the Illithid Empire or something. But yeah, we did that. We then went down. We fought General Thorm after him talking to some mostly naked woman who was really good, really for killing people, and a really flashy dressed man. I can't remember the names right now, but yes. And they're actually apparently the chosen of the Dead Three or whatever it was called. You know, like Ball, and the other two. I can't remember the names right now, but yeah, those two. We ended up fighting him. He turned. Well, we didn't fight him. In fact, we actually managed to persuade him that maybe he should just give up his thing, which I think ended up skipping a fight that was against him. He then threw himself into a pit and then became a giant skeleton man. So we had to fight that. Apparently, he became an avatar of one of the Dead Three. I can't remember which one. I think it was the undead one or something. And then after defeating him, he got repeatedly stomped on by the Asimar lady. And then we got talking to the person inside the artifact who said, hey, take that gem. You'll be able to use that maybe for the crown that's on the giant elder brain. Okay? I'm like, okay. So, yeah. We've now gotten out there. We're pretty much done for that part of the story. We are now heading to Baldur's Gate. I do want to check quickly on the map. We might need to head back to Last Light Inn because there might still be people there. But on the whole, this place is going to heal. So, woo! So let's see what we can get done to today. So without further ado, let us get over to the game and begin today's stream. So I did have the idea of maybe doing a sort of spooky game today, or at least for today, because last year I did a whole week of a horror game, which was, I think, was it Dead Space? I don't think it was Dead Space, but it was definitely a horror game because I played Dead Space Remastered this year, I think. But What was that last year? Oh, whatever. You get the point. So, I feel kind of bad that we kind of missed it, but maybe there'll be spooky stuff in Baldur's Gate. We'll have to see. Other than that, I just hope people aren't disappointed I'm not doing one. It is what it is. I didn't have anything prepared, really. I mean, unless you count, although, I guess it's too late now. I just had a thought maybe I could have done, World of Horror, because that recently released to 1.0. And I already had that. You've seen me already play it, but we could have done that, actually, now I think about it. Oh, well. Always next time. This month has been all over the place for me, to be honest, so yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, tip sounds we picked up. It is showing on there, but I'll refresh it. Right. Continue. If I remember correctly, the last thing that we saw was that I think some people were wanting to talk to us. So I guess we could do that. And we also need to change Shadowheart's class. Because she's no longer a follower of Shah, she's a follower of Solune. And she does want to talk. I figured she did. At least it'll give us also a chance to figure out what we need to do in order to change someone's class for that. You have anything to say, Dave?
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Okay, bye. What's up, Shadowheart?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it.
I mean, you were pretty much brainwashed for years.
My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Why would I say this one? I mean, Shah may have had her reasons being she wanted someone under her thrall again. I don't know. Shah is an evil goddess, so she would just do things sometimes because. I think she's a neutral evil. I'd have to look it up again. But essentially, she's just doing it for her own gain rather than for anyone else. I'll go with the second one. You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
What's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Okay. Well. Goodbye. I guess that's that. Right. So I think I need. Very correctly, I need to speak to Withers. And then I have to be like, hey, I'd like to change classes or something, please.
Fate spins along as it should.
For a minute there, you were kind of
Dost thou
smooth,
require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Can you help me change my class?
As thou desire.
Now, is it going to be just me? It is just me. Okay, so I need to actually change to Shadowheart. So the way I think I need to do this is that I need to be the character I want to change the class for, and then I'd be able to be like, hey, change my class, please. At least I hope that's how it works. Otherwise, it's just going to only do my character, which would suck.
Wits and blades
Shadowheart.
always sharp.
Get over here. All right, you're encumbered. I didn't realize I had these. Why is this Iron Banded Shield a +3? I need to make space, so... I really wish I could put this on as just normal clothing, but it is what it is. Three to 10. Is she lining up now? Yes. Might do another save, so then I don't do all that. Speak to Withers.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded.
Oh, okay.
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
I wasn't expecting there to be a different conversation topic when playing as a different character. Attack! Can you explain why you're helping me?
Be assured, it is not by choice.
Yeah, we changed my class.
As thou desire.
Right, so she's still a cleric. We're keeping that, but I'm changing her subclass. I could straight up just become a paladin, but I don't think that would fit Shadowheart. She's been a cleric for so long, I can only see her as one. So, confirm that. Definitely keep these, because these are very good. Right, so we need to change her domain, because she is no longer a cleric of Shar. She's a cleric of Selûne. I actually want to look up, because I can't remember what Selûne's domains are. Selûne. Domains, knowledge, life, and twilight. I don't think there's a twilight domain. So pretty much the only one that would work for that would be light. Twilight domain was a divine domain for the clerics whose portfolio involved transition from light to darkness, rest and protection. Granted free access to these spells. And that is 5e, so that is this one. I don't think there's a knowledge one, but I think there's a life one. Yeah, this one. So we could do that one, but we're going to go with light because it's the closest to twilight. And I also think it is the main one for this. So start from the beginning. Cleric. And then it is the light domain. So we've gone from trickery, a domain shaped by wicked, chaotic, and mischievous deities alike, those who channel trickery specialize in deception and illusion magic, to the light domain. Light domain is offered by deities of justice, majesty, and primordial flame. Not really Selûne, but it's going to be close enough. Oh, there is a knowledge domain. It's right there. Providing spells that dispel darkness and harm the undead, which is pretty much what Selûne does. What's looking at this? Adapt and adroit in all manner of knowledge, language, and skills. Your mind is an intellect cup, brimming with exquisite knowledge you gain. Command and sleep and life gives an aspect of many good deities, offering spells to protect and restore the mind, body, and soul, or cure wounds and bless. Your devotion empowers your healings. When you're casting a healing spell, the target regains hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level. Okay, but we're going to go with light. So we gain light, burning hands, fairy fire, and warding flame. Shield yourself with divine light. Use your reaction to impose disadvantages on an attacker, possibly causing their attack to miss. That's actually pretty cool. So because of that, she would actually change from history, religion, insight, medicine to... Well, that stays the same. Simple weapons, morning stars, spears, pikes, halberds, and glaives. Simple weapons, morning star. I think it's just the amount of spells. Ah, because this gets past Blessing of the Trickster, whereas this doesn't. Got it. Also, the stats are slightly different. This has a higher charisma, whereas this has a higher con and strength and int. But we're going to go with light. There's apparently supposed to be a window here that opens that shows proficiencies, but I'm not... There we go. Yeah, so they get nothing, but neither does trickery. Abilities... Just go back, see what these things are for it. 10, 16, 13, 8, 16, 12. 11. Why is it 11? 11, 14, 13, 8, 17, 12. So the only things that are the same are int and charisma. I have one more extra point in wisdom. One extra point in strength, which I don't think is helping me. So I could take away a point. Put it into dex. If I could. So I'm just wondering why dex is a 14 here, but a 16 here. Ah, it might be why, because I need to focus it on the other one. So that would be a 15, 13, 8, 12. So this is pretty much closest. I guess I could take a point away from wisdom and then put it into dex. So then they both have 16. Because I'm trying to match this build to see if it's going to help more. Because I like Shadowheart, it's just that a majority of the time she misses. So I'm trying to make it so then she hits more often, which needs more dex. So 10, 16, 13, 8, 16, 12. 10, 16, 13, 8, 16, 12. Okay, so we're matching now. That's good. Okay, so confirm. And now I need to upgrade her a bunch to the current level. So with that, she goes up to 15. She gains level spells 1 slots, Channel Divinity 1, Turn Undead, and Radiance of the Dawn. The sun's divine powers dispel any magical darkness. Oh, that would have been helpful. What is the damage on this? 3 to 21? 3 to 21? On a level 2 spell? Or level 1 spell? Cool. Sorry for the long pauses. I am trying to get through this guide quickly so I can quickly get to the next thing. Sanctuary. Okay, accept. Level 2, level 3. 15 to 21. Level 1 slots, level 2 slots. Gain access to all of these spells. Get Flaming Sphere and Scorching Ray, which is great. and then it jumps from level 3 to level 6. I guess it's just like a general overview at first. Okay, so here we go. Wisdom 16. Yep. Stats. Pretty much has the same basic stuff for the skills. Sacred Flame. Right, and then for spells, clear all of these. Spell is this. Seal of Faith. Bless. This. Then this. And this. How about that? Saving throws. Guess Warding Bond could be good too because it gains resistance to damage and +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws, which is pretty good. But that's level 3. Yes, accept. Alrighty. More level 2 spots. A cantrip and a feat. So it shows going to the feet first. Going resilient. Resilient. Here we go. You increase an ability by 1 to a maximum of 20 and gain proficiency in that ability's saving throws. And then Constitution. Increase Constitution by 1 and gain proficiency in Constitution saving throws. Makes sense, I guess. Although I don't know why their stat is a 15, but mine is a 14. I guess it's because of the gear? Maybe? The other one is Warcaster. That it's showing. But which one does he actually go for? to level 5 already. Oh, stick with that. Cantrips. Blade Ward, I guess. Set. What's this? Destroy undead. Ooh, that would have been helpful before. Turn undead only really pushed them away. Destroy undead would have been very helpful in that area. I'm getting it a bit late now, but yeah. You already know this spell. You already have access to a better version of this spell. Daylight. Enchant an item to shine like the sun or summon a sphere of sunlight that dispels all darkness around it until long rest. This version, shine like the sun. This spell is a better version of the one you already know. You will only have access to this one. Ah, because this one is always available, whereas this one you have to prepare it. Got it. Okay. And Fireball, obviously. We'll just go straight to the next one because it just shows level 6. 45, level 3, channel divinity charges +1, improved warding flare. When an enemy attacks an ally, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, possibly causing their attack to miss. Cool. Right, so change things up. So it's still that, and then it's summon weapon. Mass healing word. This one. Then aid. Then the puppet one, animate dead. Then this one, spirit guardians. And then protection from energy, apparently. Resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage. I'm trying to remember. I think resistance in D&D is that it halves the damage. So that's fine. Because currently right now in the campaign we've got going on every Saturday, we're doing Pathfinder, which is different. Resistance gives you an amount of damage reduction to a spell. So if you say, like, you've got fire resistance 1, you take 1 less damage from fire, which to me, honestly, doesn't feel as good as the D&D version, because the D&D version just immediately halves it, whereas the Pathfinder one just takes off an amount of points. I don't know how far you can get the resistance to go, but the highest I've ever seen for resistance has been like 10. Yeah. Anyway. Level 7. Alright, so now 52. Level 4 spell slots, Banishment, Death Ward, Freedom of Movement, Guardian of Faith, but apparently there's a different one. Hit points. I guess because this one is always repaired, you don't need to get it, which is great because this is a great spell. I have been using it, so that's cool. And Wall of Fire. So it then shows getting rid of this and this, and then putting Death Ward in. Protect a creature from death. The next time damage would reduce it to 0 hit points. It remains conscious with 1 hit point left. That would be useful. I mean, we do have the brain parasite ability to stay alive if you get almost destroyed or killed. And then he skips what the other one is. He goes straight to 8. So I guess I'll just go with protection from energy just for now. Set. 59. I have level 4 spell slot. Potent spellcasting. Your god grants you even more intense power. You can add your wisdom modifier to the damage you deal with cleric cantrips, which is great. Just cantrips, though? And then feat. What is the next feat? He chooses ability improvement, which is fine. I would have done that anyway. And then he chose He chose to put it in dexterity. Okay. I guess to increase the amount of times he would hit something. Fine by me. Also, I guess it would also increase defense, because dexterity is also used for defensing. Defensing? That's not a word. Then he goes straight to level 6, or level 9. Except level 9. 66 HP. Level 4 spell slot. Level 5. Contagion. Poison a target and possibly afflict them with a disease of your choice. Dispel evil and good. Aberration, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. That's just amazing. What? Flame Strike, which is just always great. I think I've used it quite a few times. Greater Restoration. Insect Plague. Mass Cure Wounds. Planar Binding. Always Prepared. And Destructive Wave. Create a shockwave of either the divine or malevolent thunder that damages nearby creatures and possibly knocks them prone. That is cool. Okay. Okay, so what he shows here is he shows this one, Glyph of Warding. Describe a circle of arcane gliss on the ground. When stepped on by an enemy, the selected magical effect will trigger. He shows this one, Speak with Dead, which I guess he doesn't really... I don't really need, because my character just has the necklace to Speak with Dead anyway. And then he has this one, Mass Cure Wounds. So I guess I could go this one and this one. And then he shows level 10. I don't think I'm level 10 yet. Yeah. But hey ho. There we go. She's actually got the same amount of HP as Halson does, which is a little odd. So comparatively, this heavy armor, she's not proficient in it, so she shouldn't wear it. Got to put this to camp. This is also not as... Well, that might be better. Once per short rest, if you gain below 50% hit points and take damage, you gain 8 temporary. Whereas this, you gain +1 bonus to spell save, DC, and spell attack. You get shield block and advantage on dexterity saving throws. Will heavily encumber Shadowheart. I guess because it's going to be the same weight? I don't know. Compared to that, this is actually better because it's a +3, which is better than this. She already has a +20 AC, so she's already pretty damn high. If I give her this, should be 21, which is even better. $15, $16, $15, $11. +2. +2. She's got like the Sharon crossbow. Like she tries to shoot it and it just doesn't work because she's no longer worshipping Shah. This is versatile, so it's one weapon, one-handed. So I could technically give him the shield. Because while the wielder is holding a weapon empowered with Shillelagh, when they are hit with a melee attack, the attacker gains 5 piercing damage. Because this would actually work well with his staff when he does shillelagh on it, because then it would just be better. Do I have anything that will fit him better as a staff? Because that is a 1 to 6. Whereas this is a 3 to 13. It's considered uncommon, but it's got an orange bar, which usually means that it's legendary. I guess it needs something more done to it. Yeah, I'll send this to camp. Send this to camp. Very heavy great axe. It's like I have a bunch of stuff that I'm just not using. So might as well just sell them. Protector, add to wares, real sparky spark. Oh. Lightning aura. Consume 3 lightning charges and read best electricity that jolts nearby enemies. So I could technically give this to him. Because he's wielding that in one hand. Yeah, that could work. Blood of Thunder. I don't want to get rid of this. Because it was just such effort to get it. I don't want to end up losing that. Split this. So then she has the 1. And then add this to wares. I'm really trying to get things sorted so I don't have just useless stuff that I'm just not using in her inventory. She has a lot. This doesn't do anything, just the wares. 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 Twist of Fortune. You roll a 2 or less with the weapon's damage die. Re-roll it and take the new result. That's actually pretty good. Screens, Steelforged Sword, Skybreaker, Movement Glaive. club. Add this to wares. Just sucks because I made this because I thought it was going to be really good, and it turns out it's actually really bad. I should have made a shield with this, and I can't do anything about it now. Oh, but oh well. I think there's everything I can do for that. It doesn't show anything else. I'm just wondering why the guide on here says Constitution 15, but she only has a 14 at this point. So maybe I just have the wrong gear on. If I skip ahead, there's suddenly showing gear. So let's see what she's showing. Again, sorry for this long pause of just trying to gear this one character. It's just that because I'm making her like a permanent fixture of my party, I'm trying to make it so then she's worthwhile to have. Apparently she has Flesh Melter Cloak. I don't think there's any other cloaks. Yeah. Yet, so we can just hold on to that. Armor that he does show is Hellrider's Pride, which I do have equipped on her, so that's fine. The next one is something called Evasive Shoes. I think I gave that to someone else. Because I do remember that. But I am going to be getting Halcyon out of here too, so Miles will just get his stuff sorted. Put that here. Albert Vigilance I'll send to camp because that is actually a really good weapon. That's the best I can do. So I need to get him out so I can get Asterion in, because I think it's Asterion that has the boots. I really do wish that there was a
Let's get going. Just what I need.
a way to move some stuff.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air.
I need your room
I'll
at
be
camp for
ready.
now. Asterion, my boy, my dude. I need you in my party for a moment, because I think you have the boots I'm looking for.
Yes. Darling, lead on.
Oh, and you leveled up. Okay. Level 9 rogue. Six. Magical ambush. While you are hidden, your targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your spells and replace spell. Don't think I have anything I want to replace. I'm good. It's weird when a rogue has the same amount of hit points as a cleric. But he has the evasive shoes, right? So I need to get that off him because it's actually better for Shadowheart. Pitiful. Feign death. But the pole's actually pretty good, so I'll give him wood. Because now he can just jump from anywhere and he'd be like, oh, I'm fine. So, where is it? There they are. And that's something else. Don't think we have one of those rings, but I'll check. No, I don't see it as an option. That must be something we get later. That one... not sure. A ring. What's it called? No. Guiding light. I don't think I have that either, so that's fine. Obviously shows a lot of the Thunder thing. Doesn't show her with that, it shows her with a different shield. Apparently Safeguard Shield is a good replacement, but I don't think I have one of those. Alright, well, we're pretty much kitted her out as best as we can for the moment. And at least Asterion has something on him now. At least she has the boot switch match, so I can...
One day I'll catch a break.
get Asterion out.
On my mind.
Need something?
Although... who do I have? Don't really want to take Lizelle. Will's already been in my party for a while. I want to take Karlak. I could get Asterion out and bring Karlak, or I could get Gale out and bring Karlak. Because I don't think there's anything I need to else bring with him. Bound by the daughter by a curse. Also pain that emanates from Shadowheart's wound. Wizard of Waterdeep, here we go. Gale was convinced he shouldn't detonate the orb. In fact, he's seen wonders in the crown the brain was wearing. Okay. I have to wait for answers somewhere else, maybe in Baldur's Gate itself. Okay, so here's my idea. I get Gale out, I then bring Karlak in, and then when we get to that library he wanted to go to, I think it was like a bookshop or something, we can then swap out one of them for Gale.
What's on your mind?
I need you to stay here for a bit.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
We'll travel again soon.
I'll be here in the meantime.
Karlak, get back in my party, baby!
Hey, you.
Come with me.
Hell yes.
Damn right. All right. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. So out we go. Leave camp. Then we can talk to the person buying and selling things. We can sell all those wares. There she is. But the frame rate is just completely tanking.
Just tell me what you need.
I need to make the frame rate not tank. Fire resistance. Long sword. Long sword. Great sword. Great sword. I have so many Githyanki stuff. Like, what the hell? Very rare. Why do I have this? I don't know, but I have it. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. +1 bonus to initiative rolls. That's actually really, really good. Because with the adamantine scale mail, you get a 16, and the bonus you get from dexterity is only a +2. Whereas right now, Shadowheart has a +4? So she's only technically getting an 18 armor class. But with the Yuan-Ti scale mail, she would get a +4, so 16, 17, 18, 19. So it'd be 1 point higher. It's just the issue is that with the adamantine scale mail, it just offers a lot. Like, all magical all incoming damage is reduced by 1. So no matter what, you're going to have reduced damage. Adamantine backlash: when a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns. You do get disadvantage on stealth checks, but you also cannot be critically hit. I think in this instance, for that's actually probably going to be better, because then she can resist more damage that way. We'll stick with it for now. Right, just doubly making sure that the right things have been marked as sell. Yeah, sell wares. Woo! You have a bunch of stuff. Cannot be blinded. I don't know why he has this. That should be more of a druid thing. Probably because I just never got around to being able to get it out. But I think that's everything we can do. All right.
Lady, light your way.
Uh-huh.
whatever it takes.
Type again. Give the coins to Karlak.
Keep a blade close.
These to Nissa. Seven to 12. Possibly inflict burning when hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding or invisible. While obscured in shadow, the wielder has a 1d4 to their ranged weapon attacks. I mean, that is pretty good. But you only gain the bonus for this, or the possible burning, is if you're hiding or invisible. Oh well. Anyway, we'll keep you Nastarian for now.
Looking ahead.
Could quickly have a look all over everything, just in case. Is there anything else here? Anything else? I want to quickly go to Last Light Inn.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive.
Okay.
Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I also have an Asimar and her girlfriend. Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together,
Try.
we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay. Well, I was going to teleport out, but you didn't.
We need to get back to the city before those monsters do. Baldur's Gate is my home. I have to protect it.
Well, let's go do it then.
Can't believe there are mind flayers targeting Baldur's Gate. We can't let them gain a foothold.
Safe return to the city. We'll see you there, Helmling.
Okay.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Before I forget, let me summon my raven. Come on, birdie. I'm surprised this is still here, considering we've, like, fixed the whole, you know, shadow curse. Right, back to Last Light, because I want to be sure that there's no one still there. Well, no one's in the forge. I don't see the lady that was like asking for us to find her husband, which is kind of worrying. Yeah, there's no one here at all. Alright. Well, as there's nothing, let's just go back. Apparently there's this alchemical stash I need to go get, so I guess I can go that way. Chemical stash is this way. I was kind of hoping that this would like start looking slightly different. Maybe not all the green because of you dealing with the shadow curse, but it is what it is. I'll take it. So is it?
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
Yes, I know. So you go further down, I think, to this point. Aha!
Let's see what this does.
Record of shipment. Gee, sending you requested ingredients as per your letter, including the purple worm glands. I'm eager to see the results of your experiment. Please send me some samples when it's completed. I have a few clients who would be very interested in the toxic fruits of your labor. Corpse rose, finger giant, frost salamander tongue, wyvern stinger, and swarming toadstool. That it? The other thing. Alston is great. Oh, Volo has become a most loyal ally. Well, he didn't really become an ally. He joined our camp, and then when we said we didn't want to do the eye thing, he ran away like he was on fire. Isabald's brewed up belly glummer. That's a word, all right. A truly despicable poison devised from an agglutination of corpse roses by the experimental mind of Thisabald Thorn. Well, I've made it, now what? Push speed. Bunch of resistance things. None of the quests I've got need to be done yet. Left for Baldur's Gate, we should go after him. It was Gortash and Orin, that was the names. Lash of Ball. Royal Powers. Third book in the series. Kithrak Voss visited our camp, asked us to free him someone held prisoner within the astral prism. To Baldur's Gate and meet him there. Okay. Better Tadpole taken to Baldur's Gate. Might meet him in God Baldur's Gate. Spirit, take it to someone in the open hand temple in Worms Crossing, which I think is in Baldur's Gate too. Night Song decided to camp with us. Wizard Baldur's Gate. Gethric Thorn was the anchor of the curse. He must be defeated. We did. We did kill him. Why is this not updated? We defeated Ketheric and watched a fleet of Norloid stuff. Hey, Malin, we gotta go to Baldur's Gate. Karlak's past Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate for this. Baldur's Gate. Jahira, we should head to Baldur's Gate, meet her contact in the city. Meet Baldur's Gate. Yeah, everything's just Baldur's Gate, so we can just go. Where are you going? Oh, you're going that way. Oh, okay. I really hope that the quest does not bug out.
Will soon be forgotten thanks to us.
It sounds like we're giving ourselves a pat on the back. It's like, good job, us. We did it. All right, let's go in.
The Absolute's army are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed there's no one here now. I mean, there's some remnants of camps, but other than that. All right, to Baldur's Gate, finally. You're about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. Make sure to type any loose ends before advancing. I'm going to say, because I have a sneaking or slight cautiousness that it's going to bug out one of my quests. Be like, oh, you didn't do it. Yes. Here we go. Oh. Camp. Why? Oh, Starion. Hi, what's up?
I-F. Or is it an E?
Why are you naked?
Is it even a letter? What damn language is this?
It's infernal.
What the hell's you? Wait. Did you say infernal?
Yeah, I can read it if you turn around.
I'm perfectly capable. Thank you. This isn't your concern.
Probably insight, probably better for this. Look past the bluster and try to discern his true feelings. Yeah! I see into you!
He might be sneering, but you can see pain in his eyes. He needs help, but doesn't know how to ask.
This isn't your problem, you know.
You're right, it's not. Good luck! Why is none of these like an actual Nisser option? I guess the second one, but I'm hesitant to do it because it sounds like it will be kind of like, oh, well, I guess I won't tell you then. All right, if you don't want answers.
No, wait. Here.
You run your eyes over the runes hacked into his flesh and recognize an all too familiar language. Infernal. It's the language of the hells.
Yes.
The lines describe oaths and the fires below, but the language is fragmented and strange. This is just a piece of a larger text.
What if...
And? What does it say?
What if, because he said he had, quote-unquote, brothers and sisters, that he's actually part of a bigger whole, like, and I don't mean as in, like, person-wise, but as in script-wise, that each of the different people that were taken in also have a part of this script, and all of them together make, like, this grand sort of spell thing, which then opens a portal to hell or whatever. I don't know, but it's there. It's a probable. It's a possibility. Something about the fires below. It's just fragments of infernal legalese.
Infernal pact. But not even the whole text. What's that bastard up to?
If you did make a devil's pact, he's more dangerous than we thought.
More dangerous than you thought, perhaps. I never had any doubt.
Okay.
But if this is part of a contract, it must be powerful. Or valuable. Or both. No wonder he wants me back. What have I run off with?
If this is part of a contract, where's the rest?
I wasn't his only spawn. And he tortured us all. I imagine each of us are carrying a piece of this infernal contract.
Just like I
But
thought.
what could a devil have offered Cazador? He had wealth, power, control. What more could you want? Thank
Assuredness of that control?
By the way, this is... well, it's something.
We'll figure it out, I promise.
Will we? How sweet.
Why'd you have to say it in that way?
Need something?
Nothing new. Gale, anything new for you?
How can I help?
Nothing really. Surprised you didn't get talked to by the old man again.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Talk about all that's happened.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Am I holding out? It's probably going to be the same to the others. Bye. Don't think anyone else has anything to say. Halcyon and you are down there. Where is Chihira?
Hey, you.
Sup?
Go on.
I want a smooch.
Always.
A good night kiss. Again, it's weird. Why are they doing it like a weird distance thing?
Lovely.
They stand like at a distance and then lean in rather than, you know, getting up in all each other's business kind of thing. And then I don't go around kissing people, so maybe that's how you normally do it. Lazel. This house in. Isabel, Dame Halen. Because in the other camp, she was directly across from Karlak, but I don't see her anymore. Maybe I'm just missing her. Oh, there she is.
I would not linger in this land over long, but...
Alright. How's it going, doggo?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm here to pet you because you're a good boy. Who's a good boy? Alright, that's my job done. I don't know why there are twisting vines here. There he is.
You smell very delicious, but...
I'm gonna pet you. You're a good boy.
More.
I need more pets. I must pet them all. Alright, bedtime. Surprisingly, we're not using any sort of resources, but I guess it's because we already fully rested. Uh-oh. What's up, Shadowheart? Why you want to talk?
Be honest.
Oh, hi!
What do you think of the new look?
Oh! Did you dye your hair, or is your hair naturally that color? I like it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Is it... You shouldn't answer my question, but then I didn't ask it.
Fine. What's on your mind?
It's weird. Just simply changing the color of her hair makes her face look different. Does anyone else have anything to say about that?
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but okay.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Are you saying that people with black hair look more severe? That's hairist.
no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
That's actually kind of nice, Gale.
Oh, we have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
Oh, come on. Shut up, Asterion.
Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps. A fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
You literally cannot tell that her hair has changed color. Okay. I actually need to check to see how long we've been streaming because my clock is not working. Okay. Because I just looked over at the time and I'm like, why is it saying it's an hour before I set the time? It makes no sense. Okay. Halson, you got anything to say about it?
I swear.
That's all you can say.
Feel a change.
But you.
Be gone, friend. I have a darling to it.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
How come you haven't healed? We've rested for a long time. We've rested twice. And you still have the same amount of... Whatever. Alright, leave camp. Are we finally in the city?
Curse has been lifted.
Yeah!
The land is cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Oh, there's a tree growing behind us. Yeah! Alright, that's one thing done. Time to save a city now. Wouldn't it be cool is that if you go back there, it's actually a completely different area. Obviously, it's going to look the same, like, look geographically wise, but it's got color, it's got sunlight now. There's a giant tree in the center. Although going by logic, I think they might cut it off so you can't go back. Ooh. Window. Oh, hi. Oh, you're getting your painting done? The hell's that?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start.
The painter just runs off.
Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin,
to see your skull shine in the light.
It's kind of freaky.
Tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow.
Oh, I guess she can change form then.
And tomorrow.
I thought it was just an illusion, but I guess you could just go back and forth.
Thirst again.
Seriously, what is that weird mist there? Eh? Oh, hi. Where are we?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Yay! We literally just had a camp before getting here, and we're immediately making camp again. we just need so much sleep because of all the crap we've gone through, I guess.
Should mind my step.
It's a nice view, though.
Cursed to put my hands on
Door back
everything.
here. So I guess we're like in some sort of ruined outskirt village or something.
What's in here?
Ooh. Give this to Shadow Heart. I will take that. There's a bunch of random stuff in this crate so I can just get. Why is my raven just sitting out here? I think I see a camp down there. Yeah, I see tents. I wonder if that's the army or if it's just people camping as well, like us.
I need a quick word.
What's up, Jera?
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her.
I'm gonna sneeze. There we go. Now we're traveling together. I realize I don't know much about you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
What? Why would I? Is it true that you fought the Dead Three before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write.
Okay.
There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
No, but thanks anyway. You're not that old, are you?
I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old.
Okay.
Ask it.
You mentioned you know something of Illithids.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief
and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
True. I was abducted. They put a thing in my brain. Tentacles were everywhere. It's different this time. The Elder Brain is a slave itself.
Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
I'd rather not. Actually, I want to try. Can I just ask you to join me?
Final night in the open air, and then back to the city. Rest while you can. I fear that quite a bit of work awaits us.
True.
You have enough fine young folk to run around and do your bidding. Come back when they need a rest.
Okay. I think it'd probably be a good idea to take her and Halsin together, because apparently they're both druids, so maybe they'll get along with that. I don't know if they'll need my input for that, but, you know, it's an idea. Oh boy, shoes. Oh, you're gonna go that way. Okay, fine. Alright, well, what do you want to talk?
Well met.
Nothing about being this close to the city you haven't been back to for years?
I'm listening.
I just noticed, is she like glowing or like light in the dark, or is it just because her hair's white it makes her look like she's got a glowing head?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Oh, well, thanks. Hello, doggy. Have anything to say?
Soldier?
No? Alright. You're still at 37. Heal up already!
Looking forward to a bit of rest if I'm...
Be gone, friend. I have a dark...
Bush? Raspberry. This map is huge. I wasn't expecting it to be this big.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
To be honest, I do need to do an achievement to just hire a hireling, so maybe? I mean, I guess I could hire one and then just not use them. But then I'd have to go through the whole effort of, like, making an extra character, so I won't do that. I'll do that on my own personal playthrough when I play through again after this. After I finish streaming this, I mean. Asterion, you want to talk? There is a locked path this way. I guess this was just like a pathway that used to be open for people, and then it just collapsed. This is probably the... I'm like, in my mind, it's probably the pathway that we saw that was near the toll house in the first area, where the druids were. That was, like, completely collapsed. I'm going to assume it's this. So what's up, Asterion? What do you want?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
You have any more leads?
I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
Okay. Where would they be?
Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Weird, but okay.
Yes.
What's on your mind?
Not much. Whose camp is this? Like, all these books, like a map of invasions? Like, what? We've got someone in the camp that's trying to kill other people. Ban of intellect, protective plates, necrotic damage. Should probably take some of this stuff so I can sell them. Because I have a lot of crap that I'm not using that is just basic stuff. Where's too heavy, so I can't even pick it up now. +1 to armor class. Squared. Pass out a trace. Starian. Starian. All these books. The different molds. Different dyes. The various types of brains. Like, there's a lot. Book to brilliance for a bard. Penumbral armor. Hand axe. That to product to sell. +1 bonus to spell DCs while threatened. We just sell that. Ice Bite, Reapers, and this is stuff I've recently added. Alright, sort by types, and then everything's all put nice and neat. Right. Karlak. Because I am trying to make more space to sell things. $613, $413. $6 to $13, $4 to $13. If I actually switch to her, does it do better? Yeah, $6 to $15. Already immediately better, so there you go. Shrouded in Shadow. They're actually the same hood, it's just that the Covert Cal has more stuff. Even though this is a rare item, the other one has more stuff for it. Same as with this. can sell those two. I probably will sell this because it's not really that good. Unit cannot, unit wearer cannot be blinded. And the other one, gain +1 to armor class while obscured. And pass without a trace. I don't want you to do that. Okay, I think that's everything. I need to go about selling stuff as soon as I can, but other than that, I think we're good.
Another step forward.
House, you got anything to say?
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
Cut her hair? It looks exactly it's the same length. What? How am I holding up?
I've been unfair to you.
Unrealistic.
But honestly, you've surpassed.
Anything
what would you like to know?
Nothing.
Anytime.
Alright, leave. Again, rest in camp. Then find out what to do next. Where are the bedrolls? There they are. Time for a good nappy nap. And then tomorrow, Baldur's Gate.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you.
And then I'll get the big
Will you
brain.
liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Hell no! All I want to be is free of this parasite. I'll succeed with the chosen and fail. I will dominate the world. When the moment comes, I'll do what feels right. I'll flee everyone of this evil. I'll be the hero that saved Baldur's Gate. That one seems kind of pretentious, but it is the option that Nissa would go for, but just not said in this way. But like, well, I want to help people. I don't want people to become illithids and completely subsumed and dominated by a giant brain. I don't want to dominate the world. When the moment comes could also be a good option for her. What I want to be is free of the parasite is more for someone that's desperate to not become an illithid. Well, Nissa is like that. She would put that into, I want to be free of this, but I also want to help everyone, which will include me. So, there. I'll be the hero that saved Baldur's Gate.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep.
Eventually.
But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join power.
What the hell is going on?
We're under attack. Help me.
What the fuck? Okay. Escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control. Okay, well, this is, immediate. I wasn't expecting this. We can thwart the chosen of the Dead Three by making control of the Elder Brain, but will we use that control to conquer or liberate? Whatever answer lies in Baldur's Gate. Why is this option here? Control. We could dominate it and have 1,000 kingdoms at our command. Destroying it may be the smartest thing to do. During the night, you were awoken by the voice of the Absolute. A Githyanki contingent ambushed us. We heard the voice of the Dream Visitor deliberately or desperately seeking our help. Really? Thinks we need to find some of our fellow spawn if you want to learn about Cazador's plans. Raphael. Okay, so yeah. Save. Well, where is that portal? I saw it, but I didn't see where it was. Did everyone else already just go? They're all gone. There it is. Well, go up and whack him. Who the hell are you and why are you here? Get out of my camp.
On my way.
Damn. Okay. Kieran Hare. We'll summon a spiritual weapon. Why not? Hi Gishra Giklir. Hi Gishra Nick. Okay. Well. Possibly blind a target. Can I even get up here? No. I mean, I could go here, but I have to walk all the way around. So instead, can I cunning action hide?
Let's have a little fun.
No. Instead, I'll just blind him then. No! Starion! Warning flame! Go! But these guys came from the portal, which leads me to assume that whoever's inside is being attacked by that.
Way to the portal. I need your help.
All right.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Well, I was gonna have you attack the guy, but he ended up running away, so I guess I'll go here. Oh, now there's more. Okay, well, I guess I just need to run then, because there's only 2 turns.
I'm ready.
I did not move.
Let's have some fun.
He's dead.
Time to move.
You just need to go because we only get 2 turns left to get in. Warning flare again. Okay, baby.
Need some oil over here.
What the fuck?
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
I know, I'm coming. Portal, go!
Where's our dream guardian? I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Oh boy. Well, this is going great. How long have we been going for? Around 45 minutes. Thing is, I need to go do something very quick, so I'll be right back, everyone. Just bear with me. And I'm back. Sorry for the long wait. I was gone longer than I thought I would be. Just heads up, nothing serious. It's just something that came up urgently that I needed to do in that moment. Otherwise, you know, there'd be problems. You probably would know what I mean by that. But anyway, moving on. Sorry for the wait. We'll just get straight back into it. I will try to go for just the amount of time that I was gone for. I left around about 1:48, so also that's what, like 11, 12 minutes. But, I probably need to load, so load game. Because I didn't pause or do tactical mode, so things were still going on even paused. You guys coming? Well,
It's not over. Come to the skull. On I go.
you missed. I don't want to level up. I wanted to move her. Cancel.
Let's march.
Can you feel death's cold grip? This way.
Can't afford to let up.
Still breathing, despite everything. With haste.
Get him.
Let's go. Find a route.
Nice.
Friend.
Missed. How are you missing everything? Right, so first up, need to heal. Mass healing mode. 6 to 15. I thought it was on the floor, but I'll take it. You need to stop.
I need healing.
Let's go.
No choice but to keep going. These boots have seen everything.
Right, Karlak. It's go time. Aye, aye.
Yes, affect the brain. Or to 11. Sure.
Take you.
That's it? Just 12?
Moving.
Stay alive, brain. No, the brain.
It's It's not over. Come to the skull.
I bet that these things are like friendly. But I need a short rest.
I can't hold them back alone.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Why are you inside a skull anyway?
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Oh, it's doing a save. I didn't do that. Seriously, guys, come on.
I need you now. Attention.
This is really annoying when you're trying to get everyone over here.
Can't give up now.
The skull. Come to the skull.
I'm coming.
Time to press ahead. No traps, please.
What the hell?
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
The Emperor?
We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you.
Oh, okay.
I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Okay. This is the battle you were fighting?
The Honor Guard. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault, but with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master.
You're a lot bigger than all the other Illithids I've seen. I really hope you are who you say you are, because if not, I'm just going to be working with someone that's not the right thing. I could do detect thoughts. Fine.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Right, well, here we are. Get angry, Karlach! And give everyone a speed boost. You can get in there and whack him if you get a chance. No, you don't. Not Karlach. Well then. So these are straight up monks. Oh, advantage. Prelate Leary. I think that says. Just gonna summon a little summonable. Zephyr Gishraveri. Did you just push me?
Leave no trace. Spill some blood.
Get over there and stab him. Damn. Minor elemental. Let me just do one of these. Okay, just destroy them. Excuse me? They took no damage from that. I wasted an attack for that.
Path lies before me.
Destroy the honor guard.
Did you just attack my person or? Damn. Alright, time to wail on this guy. Can you stop punching? Whoops. Sorry.
On the move.
These guys are kind of hitting hard. Into a critical. That's one down. Uninhibited Kishido antagonist. Did you just jump on him? There we go, now I have a spider on my team. Do I have a speed potion? I don't think I do. No. Oh well. You dominated him. Oh God. That's monks for you. I would like it if the moonbeam would just stop hurting Karlach. And there she goes again. Well.
One day, I'll catch a break.
I must regain control over the Githyanki prince.
Well, there he goes. So many spiders. They're all in the same spot. Mustarian. Oh, ow. You just can't hit me. I've got too much AC. Is it worth even trying to hit these? They have fire resistance or something? Deflect missiles. That might be why. In that case... try and hit them with something that they can't dodge. You have an ice method. That'll stop you.
Something to get Yankee. Quickly.
Bite him. Stop missing. Now he's poisoned, which is good. I think you should take one of the big ones, because you are not doing so good. Starion, come on! Seriously? Damn right you're gonna die for that. Damn, that was a 27 crit. That's it. There are two there though. Whew.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
I prefer the other version of you. I mean, I went through all that effort to create it, and it's just like, nah, it's just an illusion. It's not real. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm gonna need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now.
But you managed to keep your identity?
For years, I served the Elder Brain. The one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city.
I mean, we did know another Illithid who did the same
I
thing.
sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them. Rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate.
And the other guy?
Referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself.
Is that a mechanical thing behind him?
He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Lord Gartash was one of the chosen in the colony. Hopefully this doesn't I'm actually going to say, because I want to ask all of these questions, and if it's just going to be like, oh, well, you asked this one question, which then progresses the chat line, I don't want to be like, oh, there, Lord Gartash was one of the chosen in the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
How did you end up in here?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence.
So it existed before you were put in it, okay.
The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki and find allies in the outer world. You.
Okay. That Githyanki in the sphere, who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself Queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prison? Ah, that's a good question, actually.
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
So, what happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
I guess it's more like the more I talk to you, the less you seem like a mind player, because usually, you know, mind players don't talk. And those that do still, like, talk weird. Like, oh, the Grand Empire and all this stuff. You're actually talking like the person that you originally were, but you're just in an Illithid body, which is very confusing, because apparently... Because the way that I'm, like, thinking of it is that when an Illithid tadpole transformed the person into an Illithid, that person is gone, replaced by an Illithid that was born inside the person. Pretty much just killing the person outright. But apparently that's not the case? I'm not sure. It's very weird. I'll go with this one.
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel. But the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
what would that entail? I'm going to save just in case that makes it seem as though I want to accept it. I just want to know what that would entail. Like, do I have to eat brains? I don't want to do that. I don't want to evolve, but I would like to know the method behind this.
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
To be honest, I think you are just kind of limiting yourself in your original humanoid form, and you think that you've earned more because you're in a more powerful form, when really it's only giving you access to what mind flayers can do, which is mind powers. Where if you were before, you could have just learned to do those powers anyway. If you can evolve, why can't you stop ceremorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No. Nis is like, no, I've already turned or transformed once into a tiefling. I don't want to do it again into something that is objectively worse. Because again, Illithids can be controlled by an Elder Brain. He even said when he left and was brought back to the Elder Brain, he was once again enthralled. So if we become an Illithid, there is always going to be the chance that we can just be enthralled by the Elder Brain again. The only way he got out of that was through this prism and the super rare chance that there was a guy in there that was able to just resist Illithid control or the Elder Brain control. So, you know, it's not a good trade-off. So no thanks.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
I don't want to? I said I don't want to.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
That was a glowing tadpole? What is it?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
I have to actually do a wisdom check to not do it. Again, she's not going to do it. But I'll detect the thoughts first. Yeah, give me that guidance. 8? Come on. There we go.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
I can't believe it actually takes a wisdom check to not do it. It feels like, I don't know if it's because it's not a punishment, but like it's because I chose to upgrade the tadpole sort of in my brain with the what do you call it? Expansion of like traits and stuff in the brain unit, like system, whatever it's called. The tadpole upgrade system, essentially. If it's making it harder for me to do this, and it's making me have these things, or if it was just going to do it regardless of what I did. I don't think Nissa would do this. She would not do this at all, because again, she's already been transformed once into a tiefling. She's not going to do it again into another thing. She wants to stay as herself, because once you become an Illithid, apparently there's no way back other than maybe wish. But actually, I want to check that. D&D, can you reverse illithid transformation? But literally, the first thing is what I was talking about before. Once the illithid gets its first taste of the other white meat, brains, there's no going back. It was common for the newly formed illithid to retain a few memories of its former host. The memories were merely vestigial and rarely affected the new individual's personality. Okay, so they're just remnants of the original personality, and the new personality is a different thing. So I am right. It is different. It's just that they still have slight memories of old lives. Completely replaces the original tissue. Spells such as cure disease and remove curse have no effect. Only a heal spell can still save a victim undergoing ceremorphosis. A healed spell. And that's from 3rd edition. You can stop the transformation before it completes using heal. Once the transformation is complete, the original humanoid is dead and the original body is destroyed. Further detail, but it stands to reason that anything that can resurrect someone without the original body might work. It's not explicitly stated, but true resurrection or clone may allow this. Wish and miracle can conditionally just do anything, as can divine intervention. Yeah, that's what I thought. So if you have the ability to do any of the high-level spells like resurrection, clone, wish, miracle, divine intervention, you can bring yourself back. So the way that this is wording to me is that if you become an illithid, you die, essentially, and are replaced with something else that has the vestigials of your memory, but it isn't you anymore. So if you get resurrected, technically, there would be 2 of you, except one of them is an illithid, which is not you. So, but the way that this is being told to us is that when you take this, you'll become partial and you'll retain your independence, which to me means that we still have ourselves. We're still us. We don't lose any vestigial parts, which makes it slightly odd, because then I guess once you become an illithid in that way, like fully rather than the partial, however that may occur from this, you end up retaining your sense of self, your identity, and your soul in a sense. I'm also thinking of Withers, because Withers said that illithids don't have souls in this context, in this setting. So if we do become a full illithid, we would not have a soul, therefore it would not be us. So we could still just get resurrected again. I'm not sure. There's a lot of conflicting information. I'm going to trust the undead guy. That sounds completely weird, but it's not that I don't trust this guy, but I think the reasoning and intention is wrong here. It's great that we have a guy, an illithid here that is willing to work with us and help us, but she does not want to be in one. So I'm going to do wisdom. I won't do it. 21? Oh, that's the reverse number. Go the other way. That's a 4. Yes!
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then. Until you are.
Oh, you're gonna make me
It
hold
has
it.
enough vitality to further your evolution. And your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Oh boy. You gonna let me loot any of the bodies, guy? Astral touch tadpole. Wait. Oh, because I've summoned so many things by accident. Where is it? There it is. This parasite is capable of evolving you or another illithid-infected companion into a new, more psionically powerful being. Through a thick coating of astral frost prevents the parasite from squirming, you feel an immense psychic weight writhe and roil within. It is languished in the sea of dead gods for countless millennia, learning and gathering potential. It is something old ready to become anew again. It is ready for evolution. I'm glad I resisted that. The fact that I have to do a wisdom check to not do it means that the tadpole is affecting me more than I thought. Like, it's actually influencing decisions and stuff. At least to an extent. I just want to save just in case I end up disrupting his prison and freeing the guy.
The
Globe of Domination.
With cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
I wonder if at the end of this, if we get to cure ourselves of the illithid control, that we can like get him to break him free and he won't kill us.
Shadowheart needs to speak to her more than I do. Better wait until she is free.
What? Shadowheart needs to speak to her? What do you mean?
Save your thoughts for later.
Do you mind?
Where'd he go? Dead Githyanki. A divine bone shard.
Maybe I need more pockets.
He has superior. Okay. I'll take the brain. You know, I preferred it when you were actually the character I created rather than just ending up being a illithid. It just, I don't know, man. It feels just disappointing. Go through all that effort to create this character and it's just like, no, actually, they're not real. You just have to deal with an illithid now. Like, I thought it would have been cool to have, like, a character that is never explained and just has all these powers. You find out that they were god or something. But no. Oh, well. I taught you more.
Consider using the tadpole. Your evolution will be a benefit to us both.
Oh, okay. Really wants me to use it. Let's get out of here. Oh wait. No. Just saw the Githyanki slate over here. Mention of forgotten text. Two figures, one an opposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil with his face twisted with wry charm. The hands meet in exchange of an artifact, the prism. Interesting.
Open up.
Alright, well. Guess we can leave. I can also level up. Let's do the leveling up first. I think that's going to probably be more useful, just in case I end up going into another fight. Level 10. We're now higher than my actual character was. 62. Level 5 spell slots. Third eye dark vision. You gain the ability to see in dark out to a range of 24 meters. Well, I already had it, but I guess this increases it. Third eye see invisibility. You become able to see invisible creatures and possibly reveal them to others. Cantrip and 2 more spells. So, Bone Chill, Poison Spray, Friends, Dancing Lights, Light, Blade Ward, True Strike. Advantage on next attack roll. Poison Spray, for some reason, is 3 to 36 damage. 3d12. Jesus. Alright, I'll take it. Level 5 spells. Cone of Cold. A person, Planar Binding, Telekinesis, Wall of Stone. I'll go with Wall of Stone. Just for the extra, like, funneling. Time for you to level up now. You now have Divine Intervention. You can cast Divine Intervention to invoke your god's aid. Once used, this can never be used again. Excuse me? It's a one and done? Well, I know Divine Intervention is one of the things you can use to get rid of an illithid, like, tadpole. The fact that she could just do that is... So 10 to 12. So I need to know what spells to get. Talks about Divine Intervention, blah, blah, blah. It's again spell slots. Right. Apparently he chose Produce Flame. I guess that makes sense because she doesn't really intimidate people and perform. So, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How come he has more slots here than I do when we have the exact same wisdom score? So he has that. Don't need to speak with dead to get rid of that. Oh, that's why, because that's level 11. Okay. Well, instead, let's go with... This makes sense. Your allies will gain maximum hit points when healed. They also gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. Yeah. Now it's the rogue's turn. Level 1 spell slots, cantrip, spell, and a feat. Why did you get a feat at this level? No one else did. Invisibility? Oh, that's minor illusion. I guess. Bone chill. Blur. As for a feat. When making melee attacks, you will roll your damage die twice and use the highest roll. This might be good for him because he uses daggers, so if I give him this, his daggers will do more damage overall. Let's see what else we got. Need to detect hidden objects and on saving throws made to avoid or resist traps. You gain resistance to the damage dealt by traps. I mean, he is the one that, like, disarms them, so maybe this will work for him. While wielding a finesse weapon you are proficient with, you can use reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your armor class. Huh. Do those daggers count as finesse? I don't think so. Athletes. +5 to initiative. Can't be surprised. I'll go with the ability improvement. And then I guess I can put it into dexterity to make it maximum. +9 to saving throws. Jesus. Well, there you go. Enjoy your plus 9. Change bestial heart, animal aspect. Adopt the powers of another mighty beast. Well, I already have the aspect of the bear. Grants you nimble mischievousness. You gain resistance to falling damage. Can throwing camp supplies blinds target. Crocodile. Your movement speed increases by 3 meters while standing in water. You also gain advantage on saving throws when standing on slippery surfaces. You can see in the dark up to 12 meters and gain advantage on perception checks. Aspect of the elf, giving yourself and nearby allies extra movement speed. If you're poisoned, frightened, or charmed at the start of your turn, you have a 50% chance to begin raging without expending a rage. Dashing grants you temporary hit points equal to twice your barbarian level. You add additional strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding or poison targets and gain proficiency in survival. You gain proficiency in stealth and can use aspect of the wolf. When you attack a bleeding or poison target, you also maim them for 1 turn. Which doesn't really use stealth. What does the aspect of the wolf do? You and nearby allies add your dexterity modifier to the stealth skill. Well, it's not that great. Additional strength modifier to attack rolls against bleeding or poison targets and gain some proficiency in survival. I guess the tiger one sounds more useful out of all of these, so I'll go with tiger. So now she has some extra in survival. Stay alive in the wilds. Track prey.
Let's move.
Alright, let's get out of here. Are you sure you want to leave the astral plane? Yes. Oh, we're back. Journal updated. Mysterious artifact updated or received. Head to wares. A many-sided blackened you something stirs within. Well, there's no one here. I don't know who killed these guys, but it wasn't me. I killed 2 of them, but that was about it. I didn't kill these other ones. I guess they must have died when the others died. You doing okay, Shadowheart?
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
I just wanted to say hi. I'm not going to say this because I don't think that. Let's try and find everyone else, see what they've got to say. Why has Scarlet got to be so far away from me? You're my wife! Get closer, damn it!
What's on your mind?
Oh, you don't have anything to say about this? I think the only one that would actually want to do this is possibly Asteria, but that's purely because he was talking about it anyway.
So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us.
You look like crap,
and
Astarion.
now it's offering us power if we're willing to evolve.
You want to discuss the astral touch tadpole?
We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it.
Really? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's unlike you to want to be so unwilling to receive new power.
That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
That's... Aw. That... That... It's cool that they were able to make it so then I actually feel sorry for the guy. Like, I was like, wow, he's actually really affected by this. And it makes sense. I mean, to be honest, I actually didn't think it would be like a full physical transformation like that for a vampire. I mean, at the time you're dying, you're getting your blood drained and all that. And I think replace yourself with like its own or however it works in D&D. I'm going to respect his decision. I'll just say, all right, I'll speak no more on the matter.
If we master the tadpoles, it will be different. But right now, that mastery depends on an Illithid and its Githyanki slave.
I know
I'm
that's...
not going to submit to this. Don't ask me again.
Yes, I know. That's why I said I won't mention it again. Jesus Christ, man. I guess we'll speak to you again.
Darling?
Emperor has offered us a tadpole. We'll become martial mound flayers, but we'll get great powers in return.
Great powers, huh? I'm skeptical. Thought you'd be too.
I am.
Especially if this thing wants to turn you into, what, a half squid? Not surprised you haven't tried it yourself yet.
I understand if you don't want to make use of it. We won't speak of it again.
Thank the gods.
Literally, she's just bringing it up to everyone. She's given everyone the option because if they want to do it, she will maybe try to persuade them not to. But she just wants to bring it up and see what they have to say about it. Because, again, this is not going to do it. She just wants to see what everyone else wants to talk because it's, you know, she's a team player.
We've had a mind flare still. It seems keen to be an ally in its own way.
I thought it was going to be the same one.
Compared to what we're up against, I'm not sure that's a bad thing.
I think the special tadpole the Emperor offered us will increase our chances of success. I don't want to say it like that, but Miles will bring it up that way.
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those Illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
Very well, if you set your mindset, I won't try to change it. Yeah, she's literally not going to try and persuade them to use it. If they want to use it, she'll try to persuade them out of it. But, yeah. Right, bedtime. Hopefully this time we won't get attacked again. Where's everyone else, by the way? They just sort of vanished. Are they going to suddenly be here? Hey, Lae'zel wants to talk.
By Baldur's bones, this is a lot to take in. Let's see if I've got this right. 1, we've been carrying a mind flayer around with us this whole time. 2, it's been appearing as someone else in our dreams, cajoling us to embrace our new Illithid talents. 3, the mind flayer's been siphoning a Githyanki prisoner's powers to shield us from the Absolute's voice. Did I miss anything?
He's not just a Githyanki, but a prince who opposed the Githyanki queen.
Ah, yes. Gith's only son. Locked away in his astral prison for defying Vlaakith. Sensational tales, aren't they? Almost unbelievable. With a narrator so unreliable, how do we tell fact from fiction? I can't pretend I have the answer, but I know the Illithid's right about one thing. It holds our fates in its talons. Until the Absolute falls, there's no getting rid of it.
Save. Because the thing is, I don't want to lose relationship just for bringing it up. The Emperor promises incredible powers if we're willing to pursue them.
Yes, and at a great cost, partial seromorphosis. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now, not ever.
You know, I wonder, now I'm thinking about it, I wonder if the amount of times you upgrade them with the tadpole system changes their responses. So, like, if you did it enough times with Asterion, he'd be like, oh, yeah, give me the special one.
Thank you.
I understand. Goodbye. Hey, Lae'zel, how do you feel about your prince being inside us?
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the astral prism.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives.
Yes, he does.
It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Blood of the mother? Who is he exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat.
Oh, she did.
Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157, that's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years.
Of course she has.
But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshis teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
I mean, then Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
I mean, are you okay with him being inside the prism and, you know, being used? Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus inside alive all those millennia ago?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
But why can he disrupt stuff? That just seems kind of odd that just one person is just suddenly super resistance against illithid control and domination and stuff. Unless it's just psionic stuff. Why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now if he's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
With a hostile Githyanki in the prison.
Orpheus is honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
Alright. Other matters.
Very well.
I'm surprised that we can't actually bring up, like, how do you feel about him being in the prison and we're not letting him out? Maybe she's just withholding that for the moment. It promises exceptional powers.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
It's not like that, Rizal. Accept the astral tadpole's power. You will be unstoppable. That just sounds ominous as hell. It's fine, you don't need to use it.
I know. And I won't.
Okay, then. Goodbye. 2 new journal updates just because I spoke to Lae'zel. Okay. Kithrak Voss, Githyanki Knight, plan to meet someone at Sharesh's Crest who knows how to free Orpheus. We should seek answers there. Emperor's given us the means to unlock the next stage of Illithid. Will that become mind flayers? If we commune with the astral touch, tadpole will evolve. We spoke to Lae'zel about after finding out the prisoner in the astral prison is Orpheus. She wants to meet Voss in Sharesh's Crest. Is eager to speak with Kithrak Voss. Okay, there's multiple quests just for Lae'zel. It's just like, speak to this guy in this place. Speak to this guy. Again. Keep doing it.
So your mysterious artifact, tamer of parasites, is only another parasite itself. How do you feel? Knowing the cost of keeping your transformation at bay.
Conflicted? Emperor was an adventurer like us, protector of the city. That has to count for something.
No notions of heroism put you above human failings. I should know. I've had my share of songs written about me. Illithids are monstrous creatures. But in the end, they are only that. Creatures. And if it can, a parasite will keep its host fat, happy, and safe.
That's not a parasite, that's a symbiote, but whatever.
Until it is finished feeding, at least. Am I comforting you? I am not comforting myself. Use the Emperor as it would use you. Or discard it. My days of doubting you are done.
Cool.
Ask it.
Well, we've already talked about this. Bye. Okay, so next ones are down here. Dog wants to speak. What's up, boy?
The dog is unable to speak through the
You got there.
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Thank you. Good boy. Goodbye. You guys got anything to say? You're still not fully healed. What the hell?
Looking forward to a bit of...
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Jesus, it's been a couple days. How much more do you need to adore them? Do you want to talk about what we learned, Withers?
Fate, dost thou require a new...
No, you have nothing to say to this. You know, you're just here, and then you show up at, like, random points to actually talk to us. Like, I thought you'd be more involved than what you have been, you know, like, talk to everyone else or say something. You know, like, oh, you have found out the truth about the tadpoles. Well done!
Whew, quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer manipulating us this whole time. Such creatures are not to be trusted as a general rule, though this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point.
True.
At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us.
Good point. Again, gonna save. Be given a rare gift, an astral touch tadpole with the power to grant you a new partial Illithid form.
I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
That's actually a good point. You wield this power well with wisdom, and there aren't many I'd trust with this. I'm going to say no, because she wouldn't want to do that. Never mind. Just immediately leave. What do you think, Halsin?
So your confidant was a mind flayer all along. Disquieting, to say the least.
For sure. Alright, well, we've talked to everyone, I think. So pretty much we can just leave. So leave camp. We finally at Baldur's Gate. Please. Went through all of this effort. We're actually going to have to end on me arriving at the place we were trying to get to over 2 hours ago. Achievement, yay! Leave Act 2. Baldur's Gate is just over the horizon, so I guess we're in Act 3 then. Again, I wish it would, like, declare it in, like, a screen or a title that comes up. Like, Act 3.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established
Oh no, the voice has changed.
and take their nether stones.
Oh, man.
At the ready.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them.
Yeah, I can't go
What
back.
they know could help us.
Okay. This is pretty. Daughter of Darkness. Finally arrived in Baldur's Gate. To face the Eldraine, we must obtain the Nether Stone from the Three Chosen. We've already Kethric's Nether Stone. Baldur's Gate is near. We could find out where Gortash is. Need to scour the city for clues to Orin's location. Murder Most Foul may be the place to start when checking the bar list. Just Caress. We spoke to Lae'zel. Waiting for us. Tavern where Voss will be waiting for us should be nearby. Worm's Crossing. Shadowheart believes that Sharon lookouts will be present in the vicinity, awaiting her return. She must find one such lookout in order to learn when the Sharon cloister is hidden. She expects to find such a lookout hiding among the desperate new arrivals flooding into Worm's Crossing. Worm's Crossing, outskirts. We should keep an eye out for Azora. For other spawn that Astarion mentioned, we should look for them in the taverns and flophouse of Worm's Crossing. Alright. There's a thing over there. Oh boy, this place looks huge. Well, as I said, that's where we'll be stopping for today. We shall be picking up this on Thursday. I'm sorry it took so long to get here. I was expecting to just get here and then continue on, but no, the game decided, oh, you know what? You're going to be attacked in the middle of the night, and you're going to have a bunch of cutscenes you're going to have to watch. Also, you're going to be interrupted mid-stream by going somewhere else. But I went over time. We're going for 3 hours now. I actually didn't know it was that long. But yes, we're stopping here. We shall pick this up on Thursday. I'm sorry how disjointed this stream seemed to have been, but hopefully you still enjoyed it regardless of that. I really need to get like a BRB screen so then people know when I'm away from my keyboard or something. But anyway, thank you all for joining me for today. Hope you all enjoyed regardless. As usual, like, follow, subscribe. If you want to help support me, there's links to Patreon or tips. And if you do become a patron, it'd be greatly appreciated. And you'll get your name added to this list, such as with Hiroru Kuni, where I thank you for continued support. And yeah, fist bump. But until next time, I'll see you all tomorrow when we got Phoenix Wright. So until then, y'all take care. Have a nice rest of the day. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.